all I wanted was revenge. That's all I wanted. All I wanted, all I needed, all I was happy with was revenge. Just give me a good dose of revenge and I'm good. It wasn't pretty. It wasn't attractive. The football was trash. It was a pretty much of a garbage game. This is not a game that you'd use to promote football, but at the end of the freaking day, Chelsea got the dub. Chelsea are in the final. And we're looking to get to revenge against Liverpool in that FA Cup final, stopping the potential quad. And yes, that Lukaku goal was freaking onside. Tuchel needs to be given the Nobel Peace Prize. He's a miracle worker. Let's get it. So we've got some guys coming in, but before we get in, let me just cook. Let me just cook and just give you my thoughts here. Chelsea are a bipolar patient. Chelsea are bipolar merchants. That's what they are. One time, these guys can look absolutely amazing against a Real Madrid, and they play a Crystal Palace, who are pretty much fruit sellers. Let's keep it real. And these guys don't know their left from their right. Chelsea are the definition of bipolar merchants. So it's reality. It's real. Jorginho must be sold. This man is useless. You see, two things need to happen. Jorginho needs to either terminate his contract and then leave. That's the first thing. And the second thing is that Jorginho has to give back that medal he won at UEFA because he stole that medal. It is bad for football for Jorginho to take that medal and still claim to be the best player in Europe or UEFA or whatsoever because you were a bandwagon artist for amazing teams and you were just a bandwagon artist for other superior players. Someone please needs to tell me, what does this freaking Jorginho do for this team? Please tell me, because I have no idea what this guy does on this freaking team. He's useless. He's useless. I look at this team. I say that these guys are bipolar merchants because I don't understand, because you can't use the example of, oh, well, they played against Real Madrid, so they're feeling tired and so forth. Jorginho didn't start the game. Azpilicueta didn't start the game. Christensen didn't start the game. And in that first half, these guys went freaking great. You know, like, watching Chelsea is a shock because there are some times when Chelsea can look good. But if you want to keep it a stack, let's keep it a real stack. Chelsea have had, since the Juve game back in November, Chelsea have had two quality performances. The Southampton adoption and now Real Madrid game. Those are the only two truly quality performances that Chelsea have had. Since then, it has been trying to shove a nail up your nose watching this freaking team because the football is horrible. The football is Class B. You know, like you've got to keep it real. Tuchel has to be given credit because this is what I hope to get when I bring in Eric, Ralph, and Cobham is I need to understand how Tuchel won a Champions League with these guys because it's still the same. It's pretty much the same team. It's pretty much the same team. And I'm not going to be, I don't want to be called a cyberbully, a bully, a horrible guy, and so forth. So I don't want to now name names and everything. So I'm going to keep quiet. But when I look at this Chelsea team, there is no one here that's a Pixad. There's no one here that's a Zola. There's even no one here that's a Drogba. There is no kind of individual player who can say, wow, this guy's a superstar. Chelsea are badly in need of a technique merchant. They're badly in need of some source. They're badly in need of a truly special superstar player. They're badly in need. And people will call me crazy. And I'm sure the guys, when I bring them in, they'll call me mad. I'll take Hazard now. I would take Hazard now. Because this team needs they need inspiration. Because as I was watching this game against Palace, I was like, okay, look, Palace are not very good. They have no individual quality. But knowing Chelsea, they will somehow just find a way. And they'll just find a way because as individuals, they're just better than Palace. So Chelsea won't play well and they won't actually have a good performance over a long period of time. There will just be a moment or section in the game within the individuals for them to say what's up. And that's what happened for those goals. Both of those goals, it was just a piece of quality that led to the Chico and led to the Mount goal. It is what it is. On Mount's here, I'm happy for him. I'm not going to cyberbully him. Mount, your quality. All I'll say is, though, he was crap for most of the game, but all that matters is he put the ball in the back of the net. So, Mount, we thank you. I'll never be a fan, but at least I will be a guy who appreciates his efforts. I'll never be a fan of him as a football player, but I will always be a guy who will cheerlead the guy's efforts as a guy who tries hard and is effective. Last thing before I bring in the guys. In the space of about 5 minutes, you saw why Tuchel needs to be given the Nobel Peace Prize. So in the space of about, I'd say 5-6 minutes, Werner lays a chance for Lukaku. Lukaku's right in front of goal. He's falling over and he misses pretty much an open goal. Ziyech has an open goal where he's held the whole goal to aim at. He puts it straight at the keeper. Then there was a funny thing, though, because Timo Werner was given the man of the match. I have no idea why, but it is what it is. He was given the man of the match. Because for me, I think, who the man of the match should have been the referee for blowing the final whistle. That should have been the man of the match because, bro, put us out of the misery of that trash I was subjected to. But at the very end, I think it was the last chance that Chelsea had. Ball bubbles over. Werner, he's in the box. Werner is in the 18-yard box. And Werner sends that ball straight to Pluto. Between Werner, Lukaku, and Ziyech, you have 3 colossal attacking bricks. And this is the reason why Tuchel is proof that miracles exist. 100%. Because I'm like, Tuchel, you're a miracle worker. Because this is what you've had to work with. So between Lukaku, Ziyech, and Werner, these guys are trash. These guys are not clinical. These guys can't spell clinical. They don't know what clinical means. And I just think that what you're seeing is a lack of confidence. For Lukaku, I know we're going to go at Lukaku and everything. This guy is suffering from confidence. It's been a failure. It's been a 97.5 mil failure. Grealish cost 100 mil. He cost less. It has been a colossal failure for Lukaku. It is what it is. Chelsea need to cut their losses and I think move on from Lukaku. I don't know how it's going to be done, but what I'm looking at here is a guy who he's reached a point of no return, and Lukaku is never going to come good for Chelsea. So something has to happen where Lukaku and Chelsea part ways because this ain't never going to work. It's never going to work. And just lastly, and I'll bring the guys in, Werner. He runs. He is the blonde Forrest Gump. He's the blonde Forrest Gump. He's the great white hope, And Werner, he has his uses. But Chelsea deserve more. It's like the Halo show that I'm watching, which is complete trash. It deserves more. Chelsea as a football club, based on the guys that are coming through like a Zola, like a Hazard, Ashley Cole, so forth, basically the players that come through from Chelsea through this badge that I see here, they deserve better than Werner. Chelsea cannot get behind a guy whose only contribution is running fast and giving an effort. Timo Werner is a basement-level trash, useless, decrepit piece of crap football player. And Chelsea need to part ways with this piece of trash. Let me bring in the boys, man. Eric. So, Eric, you finally make your debut. You make your debut, man. Eric, talk to me, man. Okay. Talk. Eric, man, that was hard to watch, bro. That was hard to watch, man. Like second half, I had to just say, look, man, because I was on stream first half. Afterwards, I was like, oh, so this is what it is. Okay, let me get the hell off this whole thing and just watch it because this team is bipolar, man. Talk to me.
Yeah, I think you're a tiny bit harsh with Werner. I think it's a little bit.
No, Eric, did you see that last chance at the end? Eric, did you see that? Did you see what he did at the end?
Yeah, but he's not used. I mean, he's useful.
No,
Right?
he's useless. He's useless.
No, he's not useless. It's a bit harsh. I think it's a bit harsh. Good assist for Mount, you know. Good goal for Mount. I'm pretty sure he wasn't trying to. I think it took a heavy touch, but then you know it worked out. Sometimes heavy touches are good. Yeah, look, it was a tough game to watch for most of it. Most of the game was difficult to watch, but you know we get the result, we get the win. Now I'm even more nervous. Honestly, I was nervous like 60 minutes in, no goals, nothing was happening. But now I'm even more nervous because we're in the final again, and I'm thinking to myself,
Oh no, we have to win. Have to. I mean, because I think someone just said like, if we lose, that will be 3 straight FA Cup final L's. That can't happen, bro.
you shouldn't have mentioned it. You shouldn't have said anything. Look, let's not even talk about the final. That's for another day. This was a good result. Good. It wasn't a good performance. It wasn't a good performance.
No. Look, okay. Let me ask you this: Do you want to copy play? Do you put this performance down so most of that team had to play 2 hours on, was it Tuesday or Wednesday?
Yeah,
and that's contributed to it.
It has to have contributed. I think it did. That was huge. But like you said, you know, not everybody. Aspi wasn't there. Loftus-Cheek, okay, he started, but you know,
Jorginho didn't start. Christensen didn't play.
Christensen has to leave Chelsea.
But you know, I think he's already.
Thank you.
His mind is already in Barcelona already, so he's already like halfway out, like Pogba's United.
Yeah, Christensen has to leave. Jorginho, he's gonna get sold. I was asking Tuka, when are you gonna sub this guy off? I'm just like, what is he doing on this pitch?
No, but like, can you explain to me what people see? Like, what is Jorginho supposed to do? What are we supposed to expect from this dude?
We're supposed to expect. People say control the tempo. He controls the tempo. He helps us keep possession. He helps, you know, slow the game down. You know,
he ruins the game.
Yeah, look, I don't know. I don't really see too much what people say about Jorginho, but for me, he's a good player. Not more than that. He's not getting any younger. He was always slow. He's not going to get any faster.
But Eric, what does he contribute? Like, what you could say he's a good player. What is his what is? Because you know what Kovacic does. This guy breaks the lines, brings the ball forward, and so forth. When Kant is fully fit and everything, the guy intercepts, break plays down, and is great at decision making and is great in transition. So you know there are guys who bring in a quality. What is the quality of, like, man, we need Jorginho to bring this quality in for our team? Because I'm assuming that he's supposed to be the metronome, keep possession, maintain possession like a Toni Kroos. But did you see when Tuchel was shouting at him? When he received the ball, he was so slow, and then he had 2 Palace guys just coming because he wasn't quick enough to release the ball. So if you can't keep possession under pressure, of what use are you?
I think Tuchel said twice. Tuchel said twice. He lost the ball like within the space of 2 minutes, 2 times. So Tuchel was very upset with him, but you notice that he didn't take him off. I was like, this guy needs to come off now. I don't know what he's doing. But Tuchel left him. Tuchel left him on. That's part of, you know, Tuchel being a psychologist, right? Because you're working with human beings, so you can't just take somebody off and, you know, drag them off. You can't do what you did to Callum all the time. Well, what he did, he subbed him on against Southampton, subbed him right off. You can't do that all the time, especially with Jorginho, who is supposed to be the, you know, he's the number 2 captain.
Yeah,
Aspi is the captain and he's the second one. So
Jorginho is number 2.
Yeah, he's been number 2 for a while.
Yeah, so. It's not easy, but for me, he wants to leave anyway. I think he wants to leave, so you may as well just sell him and get as much money as you can for him. We can do better than Jorginho. It sounds harsh, and I appreciate him, but he has to go. He has to go. He'll probably start against Liverpool in the final. I don't know, but
he can't. No, if everyone's fit, he can't. Okay, but before I go to Ralph. How confident are you that we get revenge against Liverpool? That Lukaku goal was onside.
You want me to be honest, or you want me to be a fanboy?
Oh no. Honesty.
Okay. The first final gave me a lot of confidence and a lot of hope. I think
Lukaku's goal was onside. It was onside.
It was. It's a fact. It was onside. I don't care what anybody says. You can say all the things you want about him not being good enough, but that goal was on, and that's it. So let's not even go there. Lukaku, I don't even want to talk about people saying that Kepa should have started this game, but let's move on from that. The final in the League Cup was good. It was a good final in terms of the general play. Were really good,
very good final. Actually, I'm a mistake. No, Chelsea have had 3 good performances since the Juve game. So Southampton, Real Madrid, and that cup final. That cup final.
I mean, you can't exactly. Yeah, Southampton, Real Madrid cup final. You can't really say too many more games that we're good at. So I think if we do what we did in that final and we take our chances, that would help. But if we play the way we did against Madrid, I think we can beat anybody. I really do. So hopefully, yeah.
Sorry, before I come to Ralph, the thing about the Madrid game is Champions League games are very weird in how you construct it because, first of all, it's the Champions League. It's a competition that people want to win. You're 3-1 down. So from kickoff, you're already playing with a lot more urgency. So it's the occasion. It is the dynamics of the game that's ruined when you're 3-1 down, and therefore is that kind of urgency. If you're playing a final and it's 0-0 to begin with, you don't have that same kind of urgency as, oh my gosh, well, we're 3-1 down and we really need to get back into this game, as opposed to a team who's like holding on to that lead, you know?
Exactly. But I would still maintain that based on the way we played, based on how we moved the ball, even if we did what we did against Liverpool in the League Cup, we just need to take our chances. Just take your chances. Yeah. It's a cup competition. You have to take your chances. You have to be clinical, and hopefully, we don't change that statistic that you mentioned earlier. Let's just pretend like we didn't hear what you said before. But hopefully,
yes. So. Okay, look, let me bring your boy Ralph. Ralph, talk to me, bro.
Yeah, I'm happy, but bro,
happy.
Bro, like, I'm basically like, I'm tired of the Werner revisionism, man. These people are telling me that Werner should stay at this club this summer. Are you crazy?
No.
No, HH. If you go online, these guys are saying Werner should stay this summer. This guy he wasn't good today. Do you think he was good?
No, basically, he was not good in a footballing sense. He was effective in a tactical sense of like, hey, he's running around and he's just a threat.
He was Werner good, right? He was.
Werner can't be good. He can just be effective. So basically, we don't rate Werner based on football statistics. We rate him based on just effective statistics and running distance and so forth.
But HH, all I'm seeing from this fan base, is that he should stay. He's got the best stats in our team. Like, bro, I'm tired, man. Like, we need ballers, bro. Anyway, let me get back to the game. First half was boring. Jorginho, no comment. Just leave. Go to Juventus, man. Go to the retirement home. Reece James, he was good. Rudiger, I thought he was actually man of the match of the game. I don't know why they gave it to number 11.
But why is this team so hard to watch, bro? Why is this team so hard to watch? That's my
do you know what it is? We don't have ballers in our team. We lack ballers in our team. We lack players that can play in space, in tight spaces, especially. So, like when you have Werner, Havertz, and Mount up top, and then you got a limited midfield, it doesn't. The combinations don't really work. So, this is how I look at every game. Like, I don't think unless we get new players that have technical ability, I don't see us improving anytime soon. I don't think the gap between us and City and Liverpool is that big.
No. That League Cup final was super close, man. That cup final was super close.
We just need players that have technical ability that can take players on. Because when you see Werner, I think it was the first half, when you see Werner taking on the man, Like, if that was Hazard, prime Hazard, bro, like he's skinning the man, he's putting him on the floor.
That's why I say like Tuchel needs to be given like a special prize because Chelsea don't have a generally star attacking player. If you look at Man City, look at how good Silva is on the ball. Look how good Foden is on the ball. Look how good De Bruyne. Basically, Chelsea don't have a Foden, a Silva, a De Bruyne, a Mane, a Luis Diaz, or a Salah when they're on form. Chelsea don't have any players on that level. Like, think about it. Chelsea don't have a genuinely quality high attacking player in the sense of De Bruyne, Foden, Luis Diaz, Mane, Salah.
This is why I'm a big advocate for us to get Dembele this summer, like on a free. I think we should give him the money that he wants. From the one from Barcelona, I think we should get him this summer. I don't know about you. Would you get him?
No, 100. Like, I don't care who it is. Chelsea need a player with some freaking ability. Chelsea don't have a single attacking player with any true individual ability. Again, I named those names. Do Chelsea have any player as good as Foden, De Bruyne, Silva, Luis Diaz, Mane, Salah when they're on form?
No, none.
No.
Maybe Callum Hudson-Odoi could, but he's always injured, so like, we can't really like. I have to give big props to Ruben Loftus-Cheek, man. He came on. Scored.
No. I mean, he needed that goal. He needed that goal, bro. He needed that goal.
Do you think he stays? Like, how long do you think he goes in the summer or he stays long term?
Tricky. Because I think that if, depending on who Chelsea's owners are, and if they get given a transfer budget, he might lose out. So if, let's say, there's a massive reimbursement of the team and there's a complete overhaul, I'm not sure he makes it, bro. I don't think he makes the cut.
Yeah, I would invest in the midfield like urgently. Like our best midfielder is Kovacic, and then the rest and then Kante's like the best. Best ever midfielder, but he's declining.
In a perfect world, Kante and Kovacic on form. Jorginho should have no parts or bearing in this team at all. Kante, just the issue that Kante just has been out of form, but Kante on form. And Kovacic, who is super consistent, that is the midfield there. But the issue is that Kante has been out of form, so we're left with that freaking moronic cycle known as Jorginho. So, before I come to Cobham, do we get revenge on Liverpool in the final? Ralph, we can't lose 3 FA Cup finals in a row.
I'm gonna be real.
We can't lose 3 FA Cup finals in a row.
I'll be real with you. I'll take a loss. I'll take a loss, to Liverpool if we beat Arsenal 7-0, bro.
No.
On Wednesday. I'm taking that, man. I'm taking that.
Wait,
no.
Ralph, did you sniff? Hold up. You would take a loss in a cup final
and beat Arsenal
Liverpool for beating Arsenal 7-0. Ralph.
Yeah. Ralph, that ain't Chelsea FC.
Wait, Ralph. Chelsea beats Arsenal regardless. Like, Chelsea beating Arsenal is not a big deal.
Hey, you have to be careful here, man, because these guys, I mean, they lost 3 in a row, man. Like, you know these guys juju, man. They always try.
Ralph, you're disappointed. You're disappointed.
No,
Ralph. I'm playing,
Ralph, that is a brick.
No. Let me be real. In the ideal world, I would like to win both games, but I know we won't. So pick a poison.
Yeah, if we look, I don't care if we win the FA Cup and we lose to Arsenal. I would love that. Just if I can just guarantee that now, I will. Just for the record.
My Arsenal agenda is too much, man. I'm sorry.
No. I don't care how long your agenda is. That is psycho to say that you'd rather beat Arsenal than win an FA Cup final.
That's a Tottenham mentality right there, man.
So Ralph.
No.
So hold up. So Ralph, so basically, you'd be happy to beat Arsenal 7-0.
See, if it was any other club,
Ralph, hold up. Hold up. Let me late say. So Ralph, you're saying that you'd be happy beating Arsenal 7-0 and be happy to lose 3 cup finals in a row and lose 2 cup finals to the same team in Liverpool.
But the season will be over, so I'll forget it next season. I will go on to next season. That's what happened.
Okay, let me come to Cobham. Talk to me, bro. Talk to me about Bournemouth's performance, man.
I didn't really get to see the game because I went out last night.
Thank the Lord, bro. You saved yourself. You missed nothing. The game was trash. The game was trash, bro.
Kids, do not go to an after party at 6 a.m. in the morning. That's all I've got to say.
Kids, live. Okay, you only have one life. Live. What the hell? What do you mean, man? Live. Of course you go, man. Deal with the consequences afterwards. Man, have fun, man. The hell?
Well, today was just get the job done because, if we have lost, the whole Chelsea versus Liverpool narrative would just go out the window. You have to beat what's in front of you, and today we just got the job done. So can't really complain with the scoreline. Another goal from Mason Mount. Good for my agenda.
Okay. See, that's it, because you didn't watch the game. Mount's quality scored. Now, everyone was trash, but Mount was trash before the goal. But in fairness, everyone was trash this game, though. So I can't single him out. But he did get the goal.
I'm so happy for Ruben's goal. Someone who deserves, because if you think about his journey, he was on form. He was probably the only player to have a relationship with Hazard back in 2018, 2019.
And then what's it called? That's useless charity game.
Oh man,
was that to promote? What's the guy like anti?
Semitism, yeah.
Anti-Semitism.
Yeah, just that ACL. I feel bad for him, and then he had to go through this whole journey of just playing, not playing for different teams. But that goal, half volley, curved into the top bins.
No. So let me ask you this. So, let's say Chelsea do an overhaul this summer. Does he survive?
Overall,
it's tricky.
Tricky. I think the most important part in our midfield is to get a backup or replacement for N'Golo. So if we're going on priorities, I think he would just about stay. But if we're going a complete overhaul, we're revamping the midfield, we're revamping the defense, this guy just misses out, unfortunately. But it is what it is. This game in May, this FA Cup final, it's huge. It's the biggest game of our season. Ralph, I don't know what you were sniffing about Arsenal.
Listen, I was sniffing.
No. But come on. Let's be clear. No, what Ralph said was drug induced. But also, come on. Let's Chelsea not lose on Wednesday, bro. Side note, let Chelsea not lose to those bombs on Wednesday.
It's probably. Have you not seen Chelsea? Chelsea would lose to an Arsenal team that's in the relegation zone and then win a trophy.
Yes, what Chelsea do, yes. No. But that's why I said I know that's what Chelsea tends to do, but don't they try it. Because Arsenal need to solve for that. Because, come on, for my agenda, Arsenal needs to finish 8th. Arsenal needs to finish 8th for my agenda, but I'll continue. Look, see, come on, do we beat these guys in the final?
It's hard to say because of this performance, but this team always rises to the occasion, and that's the one thing that I can always bank on is just they'll at least put a shift in. They may lose the game, but you could say, oh, you know what? They tried. They had opportunities. They didn't stunk up the plates. It depends if Jorginho's playing. If he starts this game, then we're in trouble because every time this guy starts, the game slows down by 20%.
But you said something very key. I think that's the thing about Chelsea. Chelsea can't motivate themselves against small teams. They can't. But see, Chelsea are very unprofessional. Chelsea have been like this since the 90s. Ever since I've been with this guy since 96. Chelsea are a team where if it's Crystal Palace, Bradford Derby, you just pray that the individuals can just somehow say something. If Chelsea are playing a top team, they will have an amazing performance. They'll give an amazing performance.
For some reason, yeah.
So this is what I said. No, come the final. The final is going to be a great game. It's Chelsea because Liverpool will bring out that performance. It's like Real Madrid. Chelsea played like that because it was Real Madrid who were ready to play. So if Chelsea play a top team, that obviously gives them space that wants to attack them, then you'll see the best of Chelsea.
We need Kovacic to be ready by then, man.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. I saw some of the highlight bits. Yo, HH. I don't know how Crystal Palace didn't even score one goal. Jordan Ayew is a bum. This guy, all you have to do is just square the ball. But no.
Yeah. What's that? So this game is a fool for Gaze because as I was watching the game, I said, oh no, Palace are never scoring. Like, this has nothing to do with Vieira. Between Mateta and Ayew, those are two bona fide bricks. Like, Palace just had trash players. I'm like, I mean no offense or anything, but I'm speaking real. They just had trash players, bro.
Do you know a player that we should get from Palace? Elise, man.
Oh yeah, he's good. Yeah, he's good.
Yes.
He's good. He's good. You see, someone like, let's be real. I think no,
He's quality, fam.
No,
I'm not gonna lie.
because someone said on the Twitch stream that Zaha is better than all of Chelsea's wingers, and I'm like,
No, he's not. Actually,
think about it. Think about it.
better
The
than Werner.
wingers. He's better than Werner. He's better than Pulisic. He's better than Ziyech. As of right now, because Ziyech, how well has Ziyech been playing? Pulisic has only played well since that restart thing. Werner is the Antichrist. So, and what's it called? Havertz, Mount, and so forth aren't wingers. So the actual wingers, natural wingers, Zaha, football ability-wise, quality-wise, for that role, is better than all of them. So you see the issue that Chelsea's reliance is on the Reece James, and when he was fit, Chilwell.
Yeah.
Chelsea have no inside forwards, bro.
This ties into what I was gonna ask the guys. Who do we need for next season? Because for me, I'm saying that we need backup fullbacks, a DM, a creator in the midfield, a striker, and a centre back.
Nah,
Would you
see the striker position? We need to forget that for one season and see, because we've been on because we've been on the striker position for years and years and years, and we haven't got it right. So we have to leave it.
No. I think what Ralph is right. You have to think four dimensional. And also, I want to bring in Eminence here. So after this, I want to bring in Eminence. What Chelsea needs to do is you need wide attackers, inside forwards who are goal scorers.
Yeah, we need to
like.
stop.
So you need goal scorers instead of strikers.
So that's what I say. So you don't really need this. Again, that middle thing, key thing, goal scorers from wide, inside forwards, in number 10. And that number 10 is who provides the quality from the center. And also quality fullback debutants for Reece James and Chilwell. Because Alonso has to go, Azpilicueta has to go. So you need good quality debutants. Also Christensen as well. So, look, let's be real. Chelsea need a lot of players this summer.
Yeah, a lot, man. Probably like
Chelsea
8,
need.
man.
Chelsea need, because again, if you're saying that Azpilicueta is gone, Christensen is gone, Werner is gone, Lukaku is gone.
Are you sure Werner's gone? Because the way
Ralph,
these guys are.
Ralph, I'll make sure. Ralph, leave it to me. I'll make sure. Okay, wait, let me bring in Eminence, bro. Eminence, talk to me, bro. Eminence.
HH, man. That first half was shit, bro.
100%.
Sorry to say, but that first half was awful, bro. Like, I was watching that game thinking, but look, you know what? Yeah, Loftus-Cheek for me was the positive for me, man. Like, I was so happy to see him score that goal. Yeah. The first half, yeah, like I said, it was shit, and the second half, still the same shit. So, listen, I'm nervous for Liverpool, bro. I think Liverpool is
nervous. Why are you nervous?
Because Liverpool are gonna win, bro. Bro, that
performance. Whoa, hold on a minute. So you're already conceding defeat?
Yeah, bro, 100%, 100%, bro. You think you're gonna beat Liverpool?
No. Hold on.
Wait, you think we're gonna?
What kind of fan are you?
No,
so basically, Chelsea have no chance. Like, okay, Eminence. Here's the thing, though. Did you see the League Cup final? How close that game was, and how Lukaku's goal was actually onside. How are you then saying that's like, oh, Chelsea will now lose?
Bro, the form that Liverpool are in right now, yeah, I don't see Chelsea beating them, bro. I don't see it. So yeah, they have to perform way better than they did today for me. Like,
no, but did you hear what we're saying? Chelsea play up to the opposition. Look at how Chelsea played against Real Madrid, because it's Real Madrid. Look at how well Chelsea played against Liverpool, because Liverpool. It's Crystal Palace. So Chelsea, it's unprofessional, but Chelsea play to the opposition.
He has a point.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying, yeah, but this team right now, I don't trust them to beat Liverpool. I don't trust this team to beat Liverpool in the final. I don't trust this team right now. Like, I'm not trying to be negative here, but when I watch this team, yeah, chance creation is still an issue, yeah. We don't have dribblers in this team, yeah. We still have Timo Werner, bro. Lukaku as well. What's wrong with Lukaku, bro? Like,
he's
Don't speak on that chance. Don't speak on the chance, man.
He's getting sold. Look, like for Lukaku, like it's a done deal. It didn't work out for your boys. So
Like, how did they miss that chance? Even Ziyech as well, man. Ziyech. Oh,
and no, Eminence, no. Tell the full story. Lukaku, yes. Ziyech, yes. Werner. Look, what did Werner do?
Werner. How did he get man of the match as well? Man of the match. How? How did he get man of the match?
White socks.
Blue eyes, blonde hair, tax.
Don't be racist. Don't be racist. Don't be racist. Sorry. Don't be reverse racist.
No, he was shocking. Yeah. He was shocking. I'm like,
the guy's a piece of crap, and the guy's garbage, man. Useless player.
Man. Again, Jorginho as well, bro. We need to replace Jorginho. We need to replace him. I'm done with this guy, bro. I'm actually done with this guy. He could have cost us that game today. He could have cost us that game, genuinely. Like, we need to sell him. We need to sell him this summer. We need to sell him.
So you're still sticking with the fact that Chelsea will lose to Liverpool in the league, in the FA Cup final. So basically, Chelsea will lose 3 cup finals in a row. That's what you're saying.
Hitch it. At the moment, yeah.
Don't say my name. I know what my name is. I asked you a question, so don't say HH. I'm saying Chelsea will lose 3 cup finals in a row. That's what you're trying to tell me.
At this moment, yeah, I feel like we will lose, but obviously May is still like 1 month and 4 weeks away. So yeah, 2 weeks away. Let's see. But at the moment, I feel, bro, look at the attack: Mane, Diaz, Salah, Jota. How are you gonna beat?
When is the final? Because I swear it's
May 14th.
It's not even
May.
Yeah, it's on the 14th. Yeah, 14th. Yeah.
So it's it's still in the season. So they'll have a game, like Premier League game, before and after. So they'll still be in the title race.
And if they're in the Champions League, they'll have to,
Yeah, and they're most likely get well. So
I mean, yeah, we could win it, but I don't. At the moment, I don't see us winning it. Like right now, I don't.
Third time's the charm. Third time's the charm.
Don't give me that. Don't give me that charm crap. Just win it. Don't give me. Third time is it? No. Just go and win it.
Do you know what? I don't want Liverpool winning the quadruple. That's what I don't want. So if that Chelsea needs to win it, obviously, but I don't want Liverpool winning the quadruple.
If Liverpool win the quadruple,
Eric, they can't. No. Like, let's be real. And that's what I said at the hangout. Liverpool can't win the quadruple because it's too many games. It's too many games. Because if they win the quadruple, then they have to be drug tested. Because I think that you have to take drugs to get a group of players. Because if you win the quadruple, that is 60 plus games. 60 plus games. And when you have to maintain a very high level. So it's not just playing 60 games. It's playing 60 games, having to play it at a very high level against guys that want to beat you. And you have to now win a large bulk of the 60 plus games that you're making. It can't happen.
It's interesting that you bring up the fact that you say that they need to be drug tested if they do win the quadruple. It's interesting because I believe the Mail actually came up with a report the other day saying that there's been 15 Premier League players who have failed drug tests between 2015 and 2020. And as a lot of us may know, 2015 is the year that Jurgen Klopp joined the Premier League. So I won't say too much because I've been already for it on Twitter, but I won't say too much.
Look, I don't want to touch that. But all I'm saying though is that if you're winning a quadruple,
but
4 trophies within a calendar year and something, I'm sorry, bro. I just think that you're doing something illegal, man. Personally, which I just think it's impossible. I just think it's impossible.
Athletes in football take drugs, though. I believe some of them do.
Okay, wait, hold on. Before I come to apply, let me just take this debate, man. So from your boy, as with the case says, Ronaldo, Unai Emery. Now, I was with you, but what's that name there? I don't understand that name that's over there. Because see, Ronaldo, Unai Emery will break Liverpool's dream. See, this would be a perfect job if you said Ronaldo, Unai Emery, Chelsea will break Liverpool's dream. But there's a name there that doesn't make sense, guys. Chris could drop a 2-piece on Tuesday.
I hope he does.
If Chris drops a 2-piece on Tuesday, I need apologies, bro. If he drops a 2-piece on Tuesday, I need apologies. Okay, let me come to Abla. Talk to me about this game, bro, and the final.
All right, HH. The final is May 14. I dare Chelsea to lose on May 14. I dare them to lose it. It's another final against Liverpool right now. That's the most. The fans I hate most of my entire life. Not even the club. Their fans. They are delusional and stupid.
And should have won the cup final.
When I hate them with soul. That's how much I hate Liverpool fans. Because they are too loud and arrogant. So we have to go to May 14 and just win. I don't care who perform. If we have the park deckers, park train, park bus, park everything, park it there. just win. I don't care who win it. Just win the FA Cup final. I do not care who play. I don't care. Just win. That's what I want. That's what I want. And for this performance, HH, the last time we talked about the complicated Chelsea fans, I told you about Timo Werner suffering from the ancestor. We need to have a serious conversation about Romelu Lukaku. What is he suffering from? Because he's from Congo. Romelu Lukaku is from DR Congo. So we don't know what he is suffering from. Timo Werner may be suffering from our ancestor. What is Romelu Lukaku suffering from?
Lukaku, I'll tell you what he's suffering from.
Bronchitis.
He has zero confidence, bro. His confidence is gone. Which is why I just said, bro, cut your losses. Now, you're not going to sell this guy for 90 mil. You're not selling him for 80 mil. You're not selling him for 70. You're not selling him for 60. You're selling him for 50. Maybe 35.
The news been popping around is Inter Milan and PSG want to buy Romelu Lukaku, and it's giving them their okay. And if you just have already told them, you can come get him in the summer. Both PSG and Inter Milan wants to get him. Inter Milan wants to go. They want to link up Paulo Dybala and Lukaku together in an Inter Milan shirt. And Lukaku also wants to change his into Mino Raiola so he can be able to play for PSG. Now, just said you can go for him. Now, the maximum price I want to sell him is for 45 to 50 million. Will PSG pay that amount of money? I don't know. Will Inter Milan pay 50 million? I am not sure of that. I'm not sure.
So, but answer me. So, will we beat Liverpool in the final?
We have to.
I don't know. No. I don't. That's one. I don't care about half. Will we or won't we? Am I going to see Chelsea finally FA Cup winners, or Chelsea going to lose 3 finals in a row?
See, because it's Liverpool, it's a bigger vision and it's an FA Cup final. And Chelsea does well in a tournament when it's got an FA Cup. So I will trust Chelsea to beat Liverpool. I'm confident will beat Liverpool in May 14 because it's a final. And I will remind you again, the Carabao Cup final, no Chelsea player ever forgets. Even the fans cannot forget. Everybody played that Carabao Cup final. So he's on the, even Tuchel said it today, Ruben, Mason, if all of them said it, we'll be ready for Liverpool. And the Liverpool fans, we did not forget Carabao Cup final.
Okay.
So there's a revenge in their mind.
Okay. All right.
What's going to happen?
All right. So wait. Okay. Forward. Now, here's the thing, though. I'm worried about because so Eminence loves the cheek. I hear loves the cheek. So forward, is this an anti-white brigade that I'm seeing here? Because first of all, you insulted Timo Werner, who's of the Caucasian persuasion. Mount scored, and I don't see any guys with an AVF for Mount. So forward, is this an anti-white thing that you're doing and so forth against people of the lighter persuasion? Talk to me, bro.
No, although
That's
you know what,
personal.
I think personally, I think I'd be happy people when I would say that, because since I've been on this channel and I've been defending Mason Mount, everybody thinks that like I love white people in the team. So I think I actually need a bit of black agenda. But no, in all seriousness,
I think the reason why we joined is because of the blacks in the team. Let's be real, because of the blacks in the team. But that's a separate story.
Bro, I was doing hashtag make Chelsea black again since 2018, bro. Come on, man. But listen, man, I think I speak for myself and a lot of Chelsea fans, and we say we were more happy for Ruben's goal because Ruben's been through a lot, bro. Like, he's been in the mud, come out of it, been in the mud again, bro. Obviously, like Ruben spoke about it a lot, obviously, and everything that he's been through as a player. For me, one of the most talented, if not the most talented player to come from our academy, just based off raw talent, and he's been through everything. So to see him finally get a goal after 3 years, to score a big goal off the back of a very good week of performances, I'm very happy for him. And I think to an earlier point about whether he will stay, based on like the signings that we make in the summer, I think he will stay. I think because, to be honest, he's 26 years old. Tuchel obviously talked about it in the pre-match that he's not as good as he doesn't think he's as good as he is. Like, in terms of he hasn't got the arrogance of the player that he is, basically. Like, he's quite low maintenance because of the amount of injuries that he's had, the amount of setbacks that he's had. So he's not got the confidence of somebody that has his ability. So I think ultimately he'll be happy to stay and be like third or fourth choice, just so he can fight for his place at the club that he loves. Whether we get Tchouaméni or Rice or whoever that comes in the summer, so I do think he will stay. And I think that's great for us because we need squad depth. Just talking a bit more about the game. Again, terrible performance for a good 60, 70 minutes. I mean, my God, we are not a good team to watch. And the funny thing about it is that last week, beating Southampton 6-0, and obviously the amazing performance at the Bernabeu, it made me, and I think a lot of Chelsea fans, just forget that we're not a good team to watch, because it was almost like, okay, yeah, back to life, back to reality, because, yeah, terrible performance. I think stone capped mainly by Jorginho in midfield. Again, he was terrible. And I think the funniest part of it is, I think for me, just the funniest part of the Jorginho performance, just to say this, the funniest part of the Jorginho performance is that just before we scored, he had like a really good patch where he wasn't giving the ball away. He was spreading some passes around. He punched a nice pass into Mason Mount in between the lines, and I was like, that's good. And then obviously off the back of that pressure, that we finally were able to like sustain on Crystal Palace, we scored. And obviously it was a great goal from Ruben, great connection on that volley. And I said, and I'm glad people that responded to it and actually felt the same, was that was a very good 10 minutes from Jorginho. And that's exactly why he needs to be sold in the summer, because he can't do that over 90 minutes. Like if we had a DM who could consistently play those passes, switch the ball consistently, punch passes in between the lines, we would see that 10 minutes where we were dominant be spread out over 90 minutes. And that's why Jorginho has to be sold.
See, key thing is Busquets. Look how Busquets, he shows them, but look at peak, because like this is Jorginho at your peak. Take Jorginho at his very best, whether it's now or when it was for Napoli or so forth. According to when Busquets was at his peak, for the best part of 90 minutes, you can't get close to Busquets. Puts three guys on him and everything. If three guys are on him, the guy, because he's so smart, he will quickly just evade pressure and just take those three guys out. And that guy is always making good, smart passes. Busquets is what Jorginho is supposed to be, where you are press resistant and all of your passes mean something. But this guy isn't press resistant. As I was saying to Cobham, I was saying to Ralph, Tuchel, the reason why Tuchel was shouting on Jorginho is like, bro, why are you so slow when you receive the ball and you're so slow to basically much unleash the ball, bro? You know?
Yeah, 100%. And again, when your game is all about like passing and keeping the ball ticking, you can't then be a bozo and give the ball away like randomly. Like you can't just be turning over the ball cheaply. That can't be a part of your game. So yeah, terrible again from him, and he needs to be sold clearly. And again, I think we have to have our own hangout, like again, where we talk properly about the summer and what we need to do, like as a group of Chelsea fans, because there's a lot that needs to be done in the summer.
A lot.
Again, with just some reflections on the game, obviously Kovacic isn't injured for long because we need him. We need him for that final. Again, everybody was terrible, which is why they'll give Werner man of the match, because he can only be man of the match on a day where everybody's terrible.
That sums for the one, man, the man of the match.
No. But listen, this is what Ford said. The game was so trash that Werner got man of the match. So Werner getting man of the match just shows you how horrible that game was. So
yeah, 100%. Obviously, our boy came off. Well, not our boy. Sorry. Our black brother came off the bench and started to disgrace himself again. It is what it is. And yeah, look, Liverpool in the final.
Are you sure he's black?
Cobham.
Relax.
We have to review this guy because
no. Cobham, relax.
Man.
He's laying down the side, man.
Cobham, relax. Cobham.
He's letting down the side.
Cobham.
Hit the post.
Forward. Talk over. Forward.
Yeah, listen, look. I'm very disappointed with Eminence. I think like you can't say that Chelsea are going to lose a cup final. Come on, like you can't say that. I think for me, now I will say this. I learned my lesson from the first leg at Real Madrid. I will never be overconfident with these boys because I know they can bottle big games. They can underperform, and they're not like prime Chelsea under Mourinho or Ancelotti. I can't put my faith in a lot of these boys because I know there's guys like Alonso, Jorginho, Window who were just not good enough. Ultimately, they can perform maybe for one game, but I can't bank on them performing in every big game. But that being said, styles make matchups, and under Tuchel, we've always been a tough matchup for Liverpool.
No. See, Liverpool fans don't like. Liverpool fans have told me that, bro, I don't want Chelsea. They don't like playing Chelsea. They don't like playing Chelsea.
Well,
yeah, 100%. Because we can match the intensity, and we in transition we can show our quality. We're not great at breaking teams down, but in transition we can have enough quality to break teams down, whether it's Mount or whoever. But obviously, again, it comes to how consistent can the likes of Mount, etc. be. By the way, also again, Mount scored today, great goal. You know, agenda's running on you.
How did he perform over 90 minutes?
Listen, everybody was terrible today, but another big game where he scored back-to-back at the Bernabeu and Wembley in a week.
Ford, don't give me no.
Your apology is not forgiven.
Ford, don't do that. Ford, I give him all the credit. That's why I apologize and everything for that Real Madrid game. Ford, Crystal Palace, Queen Lizzie semi-final? No, sorry, no.
Cup semi,
No,
cup semi.
man,
But anyways, look,
no.
you're always talking about
It's a
semi-finals
semi-final,
and whatnot, man.
No,
Semi-final, man, semi-final.
Crystal
But anyways, look,
Palace? No.
Semis,
No.
finals.
Crystal Palace?
yeah, but
Nah,
semi-final,
nah,
bro. Semi-final, isn't it?
Guys, Ford, keep talking because I'm never gonna give this goal to him. So keep talking. I'll give him Real
But
Madrid.
regardless of HH, your apology on Tuesday is still not accepted. So, anyways, as I was saying, Liverpool in the final. Look, we are a bad matchup for them. We proved it in the 4 games that we played them under Thomas Tuchel. We beat them at Anfield last season. There was a draw at the start of the season where obviously we were a better team with 11v11. Then Anthony Taylor decided to do some nonsense, red card for Reece James, and then we still defending against the Kop, kept a clean sheet in that second half with 10 men. There's obviously the second game, which was just after the interview with Lukaku. And even despite going 2-0 down at the bridge, we came back 2-2. Should have even won that game. There's obviously the League Cup final. I think an even game, but we had the better chances. There was obviously the offside goal of Lukaku and other stuff that happened in that game. And then 22-man penalty shootout. Kepa does what he does, and they walk away with a trophy. So we need to get this revenge back in blood. We cannot allow these lot to get a quadruple on our watch. We can't. And again, I'm proud of what Chelsea did last season because we stopped Pep and Man City getting a quadruple on our watch by stopping them in the FA Cup semi-final and obviously the Champions League final. And again, same for Liverpool. We got to play our part. We have to play our part because I don't trust Villarreal. I don't, quite frankly, trust Pep in the Champions League final. I think we got to do our part and take him out in the FA Cup final, man.
Forward, are you saying that we have to save football once again?
I mean, this is
Chelsea,
it, bro. This is the run that we keep getting
destroyers
casted
of
in,
dreams,
so.
bro.
Chelsea save football again. God damn. This is a tough job.
Mm-hmm.
No. Chelsea attempts the destroyers. It's okay. Wait, before, let me just take some dose because I want to ask you guys another thing, bro. Wing, thank the dub. Happy Easter to my Christian brother Abdul. Jesus loves you. Wow. Watch, wait. Please tell me that's not supposed to be Jesus.
Huh?
Come on, please tell me that you didn't superimpose man's face on Jesus. Okay, let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. Abdul, Ten Hag just bottled another final. Perfect for United. Yep, he just lost to PSV 2-1, man. Man United, good luck, bro. Good luck to my United brothers, man. Now, Wise Jackson, thank you for the dub. Wise came up. Oh, yellow cause of Villarreal. Oh, got it. Eric, how much did the results of this game factor into your face reveal? And also, where was the post-match reaction for our victory against Getafe yesterday? Justice for Turbo Timo, hashtag quadruple striker. So, Eric, did this... So, what decided to you... Because you know what? I'm actually going to probably start pressuring people to have like a face reveal right now on the Hangouts, which I think... bro... It could turn out to be pretty crazy, bro. Because there's some people's faces that I'm not sure I actually want to see because they might actually be especially scary. But just for a laugh. So Eric, so what pushed you for the face reveal? Because everyone is like, my gosh, it's Eric, man. Whoa. He looks like a rapper.
What rapper do I look like?
Nah. Actually, no. I was trying to say, like, you look like T-Pain's cousin, lost cousin.
Okay.
So I'll give it like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look, that was the first thing that came to mind. So look at this. But you know how they say all black guys look alike. So that's what's from my race there. Talk to me.
That was for your racist.
Hey, let him talk, man. Okay, face reveal. Why did you give me a face reveal, man?
There's no bearing. I wanted to just test something else. And
no, hold up. Is an Eric YouTube channel launching?
Relax.
Eric, man. All right, look, man. All right, okay, all right. LSK Laxton again says, wow, it's gotten that bad now that these men are coming up with PED conspiracies and racial agendas. But I was told on here that it was all about good. YSK Jackson, these reports were by the most highly rated scientist on the planet. And it's a cold scientific fact. If Liverpool win a quadruple, they have to be drug checked. So it's not a conspiracy. It's not trying to build up something like some kind of like all the president's men kind of thing. If you've won 4 trophies in a calendar year, which I think is physically impossible, you've got to be drug checked. Like, guys, it's impossible. It can't be done. It can't be done. I mean, Eric, do you believe it can be done? That it is actually can visibly done?
It's impossible.
Trophy?
No, it's impossible. The quadruple, okay, this is how I put it before. Because I usually talk to, I do some, I know you were saying how you like reenact some moves when you're like, in public and things like that.
Oh yeah,
yeah. So I talk to myself. I don't know if people find this weird, but
I do as well.
Yeah.
I do as well.
Yeah,
So
people can deny if they want, I'm pretty sure
everyone does. Anyone that denies it is a filthy liar.
Yeah, so this is what I told myself. I told myself that the treble is almost impossible, but the quadruple is impossible. That's what I said. And I'm going to stick with that. If the impossible is done this season, which it won't happen, if it happens, I might have to reconsider. I might have to, it can't happen. It can't happen. We can't, and we're in the position to stop it. We can't.
No. See, Eric, here's the thing, though. I don't think that's... So is the FA Cup after the final game of the league?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, is it after the final game or in between? I think it's
after.
Okay, so here's my thing, though. I believe City will win the league. So I don't think that Chelsea will actually... Because for me, before even Chelsea are in contention, I think City are going to win. I think City will win the league. Like, people say, oh my gosh, look at what happened to City yesterday. No. That's one bad game. That's... First half by City is the worst first half I've ever had. Hold on.
It's before the league finishes.
Is it before?
Yeah,
it's like
I said it before the league finished.
Hold on.
Because the league finished May 22.
Hold up, my friend. Relax.
Why is it 22?
Yeah, final game is Chelsea Watford 22nd May. Yes.
Oh yes. Wow. So 14th of May, Liverpool played Chelsea. So then Liverpool plays Southampton on the 15th of May, which obviously has to now be rearranged. So that has to be arranged. And the 22nd of May is the final day of the season.
Oh. I thought it was earlier than that. Did they change it? Oh.
Okay. So here, okay, you know what? Okay. So here's my thing. I still think City will win the league, but come that game, Chelsea could be like, all right, that's it. You definitely can't win a quadruple after Chelsea saying what's up. Because I don't know because we're just assuming that they're going to win all of their games, just like as they did in the 98-point season. So during that point, it's just going to be a 1 point differential, and it will all come down to the last day. Who's going to hold their nerve? Like what happened in that season? But I have a funny feeling that Chelsea, guys, now listen. Are Chelsea going to lose 3 FA Cup finals in a row and lose 2 finals to the same team?
We can't.
We can't let that happen.
I mean, come on.
It can't happen.
Come on, bro.
It's in the DNA. We can't lose 3 finals. That's embarrassing.
Oh, no. And also, you see, you have to be fair. Let's say if it was to like an amazing team, like it is what it is, Chelsea should have beaten Liverpool. Chelsea should have beaten them in that League Cup final, 100%.
Yeah, man. Number 19
scored.
Who said number 19?
Huh?
What
he did. He missed some big chances, man, in the League Cup final.
Well, he did. Did he?
Yeah.
Oh man.
And before HS goes on a little rant now, I will just say for Mason Mount, because obviously he spoke about it in his post-match interview, he's actually lost 5 finals at Wembley. So even him, he needs to get it back in blood, because I think he lost a cup final. I think it was playoff final with Derby. And obviously the 3 finals of Chelsea. Obviously the one against Arsenal, last season against Leicester, and then it's Liverpool, obviously. So yeah, he needs to win this as much as anybody in that Chelsea team.
So Mount lost us the final.
Relax. You need to chill.
Technically, it was
Anthony Taylor lost us the Arsenal versus Chelsea final in 2020 because that guy is a brick of a ref. And he always, I swear he always has an agenda against Chelsea. For some reason, man, this guy needs to leave.
You know what I'll say about this? I think it's fair that Chelsea have been cheated. Let's just keep it real. Chelsea have been cheated. There's an agenda against Chelsea.
Well, Chelsea aren't very liked, bro. And that's not to do with people of our complexion. So
yeah, so Chelsea are not liked. And we know what the referees do. We know there's a conspiracy. Let's just keep it real. But I would still say that we weren't the best. Against Arsenal, first half it was all right. We played well, maybe the first 25 minutes. And then after that, it's like the performance just dropped. And we didn't deserve to win in the end, if we're keeping it real. And against Leicester,
I mean, you're not wrong. Sorry to cut you off there, Eric. You're not wrong, but at the same time, obviously, you're unlucky with certain decisions. Also, Pulisic, like that was playoff Pulisic, post-lockdown Pulisic, where he was actually in form, and he was through 1v1 at 1-1, and then he pulled his hamstring. Like that never happened. You never see that happen ever.
That was
no.
Pulisic, it was just one of them days.
Pulisic is fit. Chelsea win that game. Facts.
Remember,
if Pulisic doesn't put his hamstring, for sure, because that was when he was popping off. Chelsea win that game. Chelsea for sure.
It wasn't just Pulisic. Pulisic got injured, and Aspi got injured as well. And as soon as Aspi went off, the morale just went down. The team just couldn't perform anymore. It was very strange. So, big up DJ. How are you doing? Long time no talk. Yeah, so I don't want a situation where Chelsea lose and then all we can say is, it's the referee's fault that we lost. It's all because of the referee. It's not. It's never like that. Well, most of the time it's not. I want a case where we win in spite of everything. Yes, the referee, was against us. Yes, there's an agenda against us, but we still win. That's what makes it so.
Eric is difficult, man.
No. Eric, that didn't touch Alonso's hand, bro.
Oh,
and I'm sticking to it.
Don't.
Chelsea scored 4 goals in Madrid. Chelsea went to Madrid and scored 4 goals. I mean, bro, say what you want. I'm never changing.
You're right.
As much as I said that 09, the referee was paid. 09, the referee was paid, and Chelsea scored 4 goals. That is Alonso's hand.
See, those are exceptions, HH. I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about the FA Cup the last 2 times. I don't think we did well enough against Leicester. I don't think we did. I really don't.
Yeah, but that would be our decision.
I mean,
no. Leicester, that was a deserved L. As
long as we turn up, we try our best. That's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm asking for. So let's see.
I think we definitely can't play Liverpool with Alonso and Azpilicueta as wing backs. I think obviously Alonso it comes as a hazard now. We have to play him because Chilwell's injured, but Azpilicueta can't play wing back there. He can't. It has to be Ruben Loftus-Cheek, even though he's out of position, but he has to play there. You play Reece James at right centre back to do with Mane or Diaz 1v1. And then obviously at least we have one wing back in Ruben Loftus-Cheek who can actually dribble on the ball and like play passes and connect, because Azpilicueta first half was abysmal. I mean, all game he was abysmal, but he's playing 30 yards further forward than where he really should be. So against Liverpool, he was that intense.
They gave him a new contract.
Who?
Chelsea.
Aspi.
I mean, that's a bit of sanctions tax because we need to keep players at this point, and it's obviously difficult. Look, I don't mind Azpilicueta as a backup right centre back. Again, being that he's the captain of the club, and ideally, if Reece doesn't get injured, then we don't have to see him too much. But obviously, we need to reinvest in a lot of positions next season. If he's right back next season, and we're able to then buy a left back backup, a centre back, a DM, obviously, hopefully 2 or many. And then some attacking players to bring some flair and creativity to our attack, then I'll be happy with Azpilicueta right back next season. I wouldn't be too fast at that.
Yeah, I think for the final, Aspi has to be a right-sided centre. I don't want to see Aspi
I was saying that because I must say, wait, I might say something, and then the commentator made the mention. Why is Reece James right centre back?
So basically, Tuchel was trying to you know Zaha, yeah? He has obviously he's fast in it. So Tuchel was trying to stop him like from obviously destroying Aspi. Basically, that's what he was trying to do.
And it worked against Vinicius. So I get the idea behind that, but at the same time, you're killing our attack on the right hand side, and we can't afford to do that against Liverpool. So, and the thing is, we've even done that same experiment last season in the FA Cup final against Leicester. And to be fair, Reece James kept Vardy quiet, but our attack on the right hand side was dead. So
it wasn't that a handball
that again.
When what's it called? Perez intercepted that Reece James. It was a handball.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? That these refs are just like to change the rules.
No. Refs. Has there ever been a game when like the refs have been for Chelsea?
No. Even in the FA Cup against Arsenal, how does
2017
get sent off?
2017 Sanchez, handball.
Yep.
You see that?
No, but I think, look, it is interesting where it is done because let's just say like it's a 1 point differential when it's the FA Cup final. And imagine if Chelsea beats Liverpool and stop the quadruple. Because now here's the thing now. Rules are rules. Champions League, League, and Karabuki Cup, that's not a treble. An official treble is your league title, your main cup title, and of course the Champions League. So you can call it like a treble, but it's not really a treble. So Chelsea winning that game is key, regardless of what Liverpool do whatsoever. So because I told you, the FA Cup is I mean, no disrespect to Queen Lizzie, I love Queen Lizzie and so forth. It's a bum-ass trophy. It's irrelevant. No one outside of Buckingham Palace cares about the FA Cup, but it is useful in creating the treble package. And the treble package is that cup title, your main cup title, the league, and the UCL. So if Chelsea are and you know what to make it so much sweeter? That's bum-ass game in 05. Chelsea. Mourinho was supposed to win in the UCL in 05.
That goals goal.
Goals goal.
Chelsea was supposed to win that thing. So this, and also, remember 05, 07? Bro, Liverpool have, I think the only time that Chelsea go over Liverpool, actually, well, there was the Karabuki Cup.
2012.
Karabuki Cup final. I think that was in 05 when Gerrard scored the own goal. Yeah. And of course, Slippy.
Slippy G. And
there
was the Champions League game as well.
What history with Liverpool?
Champions League, when Lampard came back and
that one, yeah.
Was that the one where like Drogba did the knee slide in front of Benitez?
That one, that was it.
Yeah. Wait, didn't John Arisa score like a free kick and Peter Cech was just out?
I think that was Fabio Aurelio.
Oh my god!
He whipped it from like 40 yards. That was mad.
So look, before you look, let me just. I know it's a long time, but let me just. Here's my thing. Chelsea beat Liverpool in that FA Cup final. Eric, talk to me. What happened in the FA Cup final?
No. Look, Chelsea are hopeless. We have a 0% chance of beating Liverpool. It's not going to happen. Records are designed to be broken. Chelsea will lose a third FA Cup final in a row. We already know it's going to happen. Liverpool are too strong. They might actually win the quadruple. I'm actually scared. I'm terrified, HH. I'm quaking in my boots. What more do you want me to say?
The thing is that I think the sarcasm works when I can't see you. Now that I can see you, the sarcasm, I was like, bro, you would be a horrible poker player. So, Coban, talk to me about Coban. What happened, bro?
Like my good friend Eric says, I think about this final and, I quake in my boots. I pray to God each day that, the gods show us mercy in this final. Hopefully we can leave it out there with a respectable scoreline because we know that Liverpool will win. I just hope it's like 2-0 and, we keep it respectable. Damn, it's a shame, but, records are meant to be broken, as Eric said. Liverpool are winning this quadruple and we're losing this final. It's a shame. But
Ralph, talk to me, man. What happens, man? FA Cup final.
Yeah, my worst nightmare. Salah gets a 90th minute penalty and he scores and we lose. And I'm at home crying.
What if he gets that penalty and he skies it like he did it? I know that was below the belt. I'm sorry.
No, but for real, I think they'll beat us 1-0, and
1-0 matches. Okay, Eminence, talk to me, man. What happens?
HH, man. I think Liverpool. Do you know what? Yeah, like the media are pushing this Liverpool.
Bro.
Yeah, bro.
No,
they're pushing it.
So very quickly, I can't remember what season it was when Pep, City had won a really close game. I think Pep even alluded to the fact where he said, I know you guys are not happy and so forth, but I'm sorry. You have to give us credit. Because I think even Pep was alluding to the fact of the media wants Liverpool to win, not Man City. Because we just look at Liverpool, the amounts of fans that they have and just what's there and so forth. It's a better, because English media are Disney Plus merchants. It is a better story for the media of Liverpool succeeding than Man City succeeding. So because Liverpool like Man United are more ingratiated in the whole English thing than Man City, which is the oil money and so forth. But yeah, that's a good point. So what happens, Eminence? What happens though? Eminence? All right, Abdullahi, FA Cup final, what happens?
Am I the only one that I feel that it will beat Liverpool?
I said that we're going to beat Liverpool.
Yeah, because I believe we're gonna be. See, I know the English paper agendas are pushing for Liverpool, Quadruple, whatever, blah blah blah. I understand that the medias are pushing for that. I completely understand that, but I have this weird feeling that by May 14th, Chelsea. See, we will see. I can guarantee that we will see a different Chelsea on May the 14th. That I'm very sure of. We'll see a very different Chelsea. Like I keep saying, I don't care how we play. As long as we win, I'm cool with that. We might pack double deckers of buses. I don't care. Mine is getting that W. That's gonna give me joy. That's it. Because Liverpool fans are the most hated fans I've ever hated in my entire life. I hate them till everything. I call them the enemies number one as a fan watching them because they are too arrogant and cocky for me. So they have to be humble and hit and humble pie for me. They have to. They are too loud for me.
So you're saying Chelsea will win?
Yeah, Chelsea. Yeah, I'm very confident because the boys will come up.
Eminence. Sorry, but before you got cut off.
Yeah. So yeah, for me, the media are pushing this whole quadruple, and for me, I just feel like they're gonna try and screw Chelsea over again. So yeah, I think Liverpool win it. I think Liverpool.
No. See, Eminence. Here's one thing: if Liverpool win fair and square, it is what it is. If there's any referee funny business, I won't accept that loss. So it's as simple as that. So they better not try it. Ford, talk to me, man.
Listen, man. I believe Chelsea can beat Liverpool. I've learned my lesson from the first leg in Madrid, so I'm not going to predict anything about Chelsea winning. All I say is we cannot let Liverpool win that game. Like, we cannot. Like, they are the worst fans. I mean, our Arsenal fans run them close. In fact, maybe Arsenal fans are even worse. Now think about it. But Liverpool fans are god awful, man. I mean, before they won a league title in 30 years, they were annoying. Now they have tasted a little bit of success. They're intolerable, and boy, if we let them win the quadruple, I mean, but I already got a new sport, so I'm gonna just follow that. I'm gonna just follow MMA.
Oh, UFC,
maybe a bit of boxing. Yeah, a bit of UFC at boxing. Yeah, I'll be good with that.
F1.
But yeah, F1. Maybe a bit of F1. Maybe a bit of F1 for my Sundays in it because football will not be a sport I'm gonna enjoy.
It's true.
For me,
you know what's no, because see, if Liverpool do the quadruple, it's just because the playoffs have started in the NBA, bro. So, I'll just switch to the freaking playoffs and so forth. So yeah,
I have to give that a peep as well. I can't even lie, but I mean, look, for what things that I want to see in that final. I think I would like to see some fans bring some lasers just in case Salah gets a penalty. I think that would be a good idea. I think Thiago's in great form, so if he could pull a hammy just before the game, I don't wish injuring anybody, but if he could do what happened in the League Cup final, that would certainly help Chelsea's chances. And look, if there's any Chelsea player that deserves a redemptive moment, or maybe not deserves it because of some things that he's done, but it would be almost a bit heartwarming if he was to get a redemptive moment in that final. Potentially score a winning goal. I think it would be quite a fitting end if Lukaku could score in that final. Get us a winner.
I thought you were going to say.
I'm not saying it would happen. I thought you were going to say
it
would be
number 19.
Ford. No.
Number 19.
Ford, you're a. Well, forget that 19 useless man. Ford, no. Ford, you are. Ford. You see, I don't want to tell you, but Ford. If Lukaku scores the winning goal. Ford, let's not tempt fate. No, Ford. No. Hold on.
Let's not talk about it too much. Let's not.
No, Ford. Lukaku will fail. He'll be trash. He'll do nothing because that would be so amazing. Ford, let's not put it into the universe. He'll be crap. He'll be useless. So continue.
I mean, that was really it. But again, you know what? One other thing that just came to my mind. If again, by God's grace, we do pull through and get the cup. We got to have a conversation about who's the best German manager of the modern era, and for me, that would be Thomas Tuchel. So, but again, let me not tempt fate. Let's not talk too much. We're coming for you, club. Man, we're coming.
Well, he needs a PL. He needs a PL for us to have this conversation.
Yeah,
he already has Dodd. UCL Dodd. Where's Klopp's Dodd? What's Klopp's Dodd?
He does need a Premier League, but at the same time, it took Klopp 7 years, give or take 7 years. It even took Pep 2 years to get his Premier League title. People forget he struggled in his first year. And that was already inheriting the best team in the country by far. Tuchel's inherited probably the 4th best team in the country. We were 8th by the time he took over. And we ended up winning the Champions League in his first year. In his first 4 years, we've won another 2 cups. We've reached 2 cup finals as well. Hopefully, we're going to add an FA Cup to that as well. So, I mean, boy, if Tuchel does all of that and then wins the league title, maybe let's say in a couple of years, all I'm saying is we're coming for Klopp, man. We're coming.
Yeah, but guys, look, man. No. We'll be back here tonight, man. Talking about more UCL, Europe, and all that kind of stuff. Guys, peace out. Stay true. We want revenge, and we're gonna get that revenge. One love.
Peace.
Thank you.